with another one. Like, subscribe to my channel, and share it. If it's something that you heard that could help another driver, share it. Share the love, y'all. Share the love. You don't have to like it, but somebody might need it. So share, like it, subscribe, so you can hear some of the things that I talk about. So we can get to know each other. Shoot, we all need to talk about something out here. We all got our own experiences. And for me, I'm trying to share my knowledge of being out here, because a lot of times people don't know, so that's why I have this YouTube channel, so I can share my love, share my knowledge, and help the people that need help. Also, don't forget to take advantage of the free consultation. I will leave the link down below. This is if you need, you just started the trucking company and you don't know where to go, and you just got a truck, you don't got a driver. I can help you with that. You need help with your numbers, I can help you with that. You need insurance. You need a factoring company. These are the things that we have. We have referrals for these places, and that can help you and get you started. The consultation is so we can give you these referrals and get you on your way. I don't charge a whole lot of money. I don't feel like I need to, because things are already so expensive for truck drivers. Like, really, it is really expensive out here. Just to eat is expensive. So I always say take advantage of the free consultation. I mean, it's free. 15 minutes are free. Also, if you need dispatch services, take advantage of it. It's a special going on now. I don't know how long I'm gonna have the special on, so I'm not gonna give a date. I just have it on right now. So with that being said, please like, subscribe, and share my channel so I can give you guys more. Also, below I will leave a link to my website so that you can go and look and see what I'm offering. It ain't gonna hurt you to look. That's free too. It's free to go look at the website. It's free to see what you just might need. You just might need something. So let's get into it. So this video today is about what questions do you ask when you're getting ready to apply, or you already applied for a trucking company, or you're looking at a trucking company and you want to know, you put the application in, they didn't tell you some of the things. So this is going to be a two-part video. The first part, because I couldn't get it all in there, I asked about 21 to 22 questions when I'm looking at a company that I want to work for. And those questions are very important to me. It might not be important to you, but I'm sure something on here you forgot to ask. So I sat down and I said, well, dang, I really ask a lot of questions. But I like to be comfortable when I'm driving down the street to not have the things that I need inside the truck, because 90% of the time you're on your truck. If you like me, I stay out 3 weeks, a month. Sometimes I go home in a week. I mean, it just depends on what I'm trying to get, or what I'm trying to go after, or what's going on in my life at the time. And I don't like regional, and I don't like local. I do OTR because I like the long haul. I like to get my load, and I like to ride, listen to my music, and I like the long haul. That's me. That's what I like. Sorry about my voice today, y'all. But that's just what I like to do. You might like regional. You might like local. For me, it doesn't work for me. I like to go out 2 or 3 weeks, and sometimes I like to stay out a month, and then I go home for a week, because I can't get nothing done. I don't know about you, but I can't get nothing done in 2 days. I need 2, 3, 4 days to get everything I need done. Do you know how much mail you have after a month of being out on the road, and how many things that you got to take care of after being a month? So 2 days don't work for me. So I have to do at least a week. I do 4 weeks out, 1 week home. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first question I asked is, how long is the orientation? I'm looking down at my tablet because I had to write all this stuff down. How long is the orientation? I want to know if I'm going to be in orientation. How many days are y'all going to take up my time? Or am I going to go and pee in a cup and I'm going to work the same day? Or am I going to be in orientation for 3 to 5 days? And I want to know is, am I getting paid for that? Am I going to get paid for sitting in orientation 3 to 5 days? I also want to know the transportation. I want to know, how am I going to get there? Are you going to fly me there? Are you going to get me a rental car to get there? I need to know that. Are you paying for my stay, my hotel stay? I need to know that. I need to know what kind of money I need before I get to this job. I need to know what I'm looking at before I get to that job. So those 3 things right there, orientation, transportation, and hotel, are the most 3 important things before I even start the job. I need to know about those 3 things. Okay, my second one is, how much do you pay? Is it 65 cents? Is it 67 cents? Is it 70 cents? I need to know how much I'm going to get paid. 70 cents, 67 cents. Because I need to factor in my money. I need to know what kind of money I'm going to have at the end of the week. So that's important to me. And if I'm getting paid, I want to know if I'm getting paid by the mile or percentage. Because some companies do percentage, some companies do mile. So whichever one you prefer, is definitely a question that you want to ask, because you want to know that. Now this question is very, very important, because it's like a 2-part question. When do I get paid? Is it on Mondays or Fridays? Okay. They say Friday. They tell you you get paid every Friday. Now, the second question you need to ask after you ask that question is, when do you send the settlement into the bank? Because I'm going to tell you this. I've ran into companies that say I get paid on Friday, but they send the settlement in on Friday, which means I'm either going to get paid on Saturday or Monday. That is a very important question that you have to ask, because if you say I get paid on Friday, that means you need to put the settlement in on Thursday. But if you're putting the settlement in on Friday, and depending on who your bank is, you may not get paid until Monday or Tuesday. Lucky for me, I do know Chase, if they put it in on Friday, you will get it on Saturday. I have not heard anybody that said that if they have Chase as their bank account, that their money went on Monday. It's usually the other banks. Now, I don't know how, I know that that's true for me. Now, I don't know about you, but that's true for me. So, it just depends on what kind of bank you got. But I do know if they put it in on a Friday, you're not going to get paid on that Friday. It's going to be either Saturday, Monday, or Tuesday. So that's a very important question to ask. When do they put it in? On top of what day I get paid. Remember that. Now, I want to know, how many miles do your company run? How many miles are you going to give me? Is it 2,500? Is it 3,000? Is it 35? I want to know. Are you saying 26? Are you saying 27? Because I need to calculate how much money you're paying me by the mile or the percentage. 2, how many miles that you're saying that I'm going to get. And I want to know how many guaranteed miles you can give me. Not how many miles you think I can get up to, but how many miles can you guarantee me? That is important to me. How many miles can you guarantee me? Okay, I want to know. You probably want to know, because I definitely want to know. How fast do your truck go? Because that got something to do with my money. When I get there, how fast I can get there. That's important to me too. So I want to know if your truck doing 65. I'm not working for a company that truck's doing 65. If that's me, that might be okay with you, but for me, I'm not doing the 65 thing. So that's important to me to ask, what is your truck governed at? That is a very important question, because that determines how fast I'm going to get there. How long it's going to take me to get there. I'm calculating all of this before I go work for your company. The next question you want to ask is, what year is your truck? You want to know if you're going to be driving in a 2015 or a 2023. It is a big difference. I'm not saying that the 2023 is going to be better than the 2026, because you can never tell. Sometimes the older trucks run better than the newer trucks. That's why you see the newer trucks in the shop and the older trucks are still going down the street. But that's your preference. For me, I really don't want to be in an old truck, but I don't want to be in a new truck either. It's not I'm not so happy when it comes to a newer truck versus when it comes to an older truck. I have my own reasons for that, and you probably have your own reasons for what year truck you want to drive. But it's a very important question to ask. What year do y'all trucks run? I mean, what range do your trucks come in? Okay, the next question you want to ask, what are in the trucks? You want to know if these trucks are equipped with a TV, an APU unit, an inverter. And on the inverter, it's very important to ask how many watts on the inverter. Now, I cook in my truck, so I want more than 15,000 watts. I want 4,000 watts. I'll go for 3,000 watts, but I ain't got time to be plugging this back up, unplugging this and plugging this back up. I don't got time for all of that. So for me, I want more than 15,000 watts. Now, if you don't cook in your truck, you just doing cell phones and whatever it is you're doing in your truck, that's on you. But for me, I need more watts in it because I cook. You want to know if it's got a refrigerator and a microwave in it. Do I gotta go buy a refrigerator? Do you got a microwave in it? Do I gotta buy a microwave? I mean, these are all things that you need to ask about when you're going to a new company, because this got something to do about your pockets. This got something to do about how much money you're gonna spend when you go to the next company. So you want to ask those questions. For me, all these questions are important. I don't know about you, but these questions are important to me. But and you want to know if I gotta bring my TV from the house or I gotta go buy a TV. Sometimes we sitting 3-4 hours. You might not want to watch TV on your cell phone. You might want to watch TV on a real TV. Okay. And the next question, you want to know if you got to pay escrow. A lot of times you got to pay escrow, $2,500. And not all companies do it, but there are some companies that charge you escrow just in case you leave that shit out there on the road. And it happens. It does happen. And it does happen. So you want to ask, do you have to pay an escrow? Because sometimes they can piss you off and you be like, you know what, I'm out of here. And they don't cut your fuel card off. You try to figure out how you're going to get home. These are all the things that we go through. So you want to make sure to ask if I'm paying escrow, why do I got to bring your truck back? You can go get it for the money that I just gave you, $2,500. They're going to take you $2,500 to get that truck back up though. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get a driver and get them a plane ticket that costs $100 and something or $200 to go down there and get that truck and put that truck on the road. So it ain't going to cost them no $2,500. But I just gave you my $2,500 in escrow. So that is an important question to ask. Do I have to pay escrow? And if I do, how much? Okay. How long do I have to stay out? Now, if you're a person that wants to go home every day, I would say go for local or regional. And even with regional, you may not get home every day. You might get home every weekend. But OTR, you usually stay out about 3 weeks. Yeah, you usually stay out about 3 to 4 weeks. They require you to stay out 2 to 3 weeks, but you can stay out longer. Me, sometimes I stay out longer because I want to be home longer. So that's up to you, but it's a very good question. How long do I have to stay on the road? Very good question. Okay, what areas do they cover? Because me, I do upstate New York, and that is as far as New York that I'm going. I've done on the whole state of New York. I've done it before and I don't like it. I will do it, but I don't like it. And you're not paying me enough to go over there. You're not paying me enough to go in there. You're not paying me enough for the tolls and the traffic. So for me, I only do upstate New York. So you want to ask, if you're one of them people that's scared of the mountains and you don't want to go through the mountains, you want to ask what areas do you cover? Do I want to go on the West Coast? Do I want to do Midwest? Do I just want to do Southeast? Do I want to do the South? Do I want to do those? That's a very important question. Where do you want to go? Where do you feel comfortable driving? For me, I go where the money goes. If the money go over there, I'm going over there too. But I will not do the New York thing. I will do upstate New York. So please ask them, what areas do they cover? What areas do I have to drive? And you want to know if there is this is my last one, because I'm doing a part 2 because I asked so many questions, so I'm doing a part 2. But this is the last question on this part 1. Is there any forced dispatch? For those of you that don't know what that is, that means you get no say-so as to where you go. Because they're going to tell you to go there and you better go there. Because if you don't, you're in trouble some type of way. Whether they're taking it out your check or they're telling you to shut the truck down or whatever that company penalty is for you not taking that load when they told you to. So you want to make sure at any cost you have no forced dispatch. That is the worst thing you can have, is a forced dispatch. You want no forced dispatch. I will not work for a company that has forced dispatch, because you're not going to tell me where I want to drive. You're not going to tell me where to go. You're not going to have me stuck somewhere. We're not going to do that. So no forced dispatch for me. Now, if it was something that you heard and it was helpful to you, please like it, please share it, and subscribe to my channel, because I've been out here for a long time and I am bringing you nothing but straight knowledge. And like I said before, on I think my very first video I did, I try to do videos. I'm getting better at it though, doing twice a week. I'm doing better. But please like, subscribe, and share so I can give y'all more. You know, when you like and you subscribe and you share and you support that person because they gave you something that you didn't have, it's nothing. That's free. It's free to like, subscribe, and share. That is free. I'm not charging you anything for that. Support me so I can support you, so we can work together. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you back on part 2.